What's going on, Godzilla fans? UnrealEntGaming here today, bringing you some news, information, and updates surrounding the next Godzilla movie. Yes, everybody, there is confirmation that there will be another Godzilla movie, given the fact that Godzilla has already set the box office record, surpassing $93.2 million domestically and over $103 million worldwide, earning a total of $196.2 million worldwide, which means Legendary and Warner Brothers Studios have officially confirmed that they are developing a sequel right now for the 2014 Godzilla movie. So finally, everybody, we will be getting a sequel, whether it be in 2016 or 2017. There will be a sequel following this epic movie, and for those of you out there who did see the movie, you know exactly how epic this was. Now, there are a lot of people that have been complaining the fact that they were comparing this movie to Pacific Rim, they were comparing this movie to Godzilla 2000, and they were comparing this movie to Godzilla Final Wars. And I was reading a lot of comments where people were complaining about how there weren't as many battles with Godzilla as there should be. Now, although I do agree to a certain extent, I do believe we should have saw more fights from Godzilla. I wanted to see Godzilla fight the Mutos a little longer and a little more than what they shown, but nevertheless, this movie told an excellent story. They pretty much went into depth with both the origins of the Mutos and Godzilla, explaining what they are, how they came to be, and they executed the 60-year history of this film in a culmination of 2 hours, and it's just incredible. Now, at this point, where we can just go into speculation on what the next movie is going to be about, you know, Warner Brothers has confirmed that they are developing the next Godzilla movie. So now that they have established the Godzilla universe, they can pretty much go on ahead and do whatever they want. Now, I just wanted to say that this movie executed not only the story, but they executed the origins, they executed the monsters. Although I felt like Aaron Taylor Johnson wasn't the right cast member, they should have casted as the main you know, character of the film. Nevertheless, it did not take away from the film. Now, a lot of people have been comparing it to Pacific Rim because, of course, Pacific Rim had so many fights, but fighting doesn't make a movie special. It's all about character development and story, and of course battles. And we actually got to see, you know, a really epic fight between Godzilla and the Mutos. I mean, the Mutos literally jumped Godzilla 2-on-1. You know, Godzilla was going to die in this film if it were not for Aaron Taylor Johnson pretty much doing what he did, but I won't get into that. I will get into the fact that the ending of the film was just epic because it symbolized a lot, you know. A lot of people were talking about, oh, how come Godzilla didn't do this or didn't do that? You know, Godzilla doesn't care about the people. You know, Godzilla in this film was specified and pretty much categorized as a apex predator. Godzilla is an ancient dinosaur who pretty much survived millions and millions of years throughout, you know, just living off of radiation alone and nuclear energy. So that pretty much explains a lot. I mean, you can't really compare a movie like Pacific Rim that had a lot of fights but lack of story to a movie like this that had, you know, a lack of fights to a certain extent but a perfect story. So Godzilla, when is the next movie going to come out? Now, honestly, guys, I believe that the window date for the next film will be between 2016 and 2017. If they push it for 2018, 2019, it's going to be way too late because it's going to be already, what, 4 or 5 years after the first movie. So I really don't see why they would wait that long. So in my prediction, in my estimate, I do believe that the trailers and the teasers and the information about the next film will be debuting sometime around next year, so to say, in the beginning of 2016. Now, in terms of when the movie will be released, I firmly believe that it might be released either the summer of 2016 or early 2017. Now, what can we expect in this film? Now, obviously, I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to see Toho monsters like King Ghidorah and, you know, Rodan, and they want to see Mothra and, you know, Mechagodzilla and Destroy and all these characters. But then again, I mean, would it be the right call? You know, by them introducing these two new creatures that we never seen before, I think it added a level of prestige to Godzilla, given the fact that Godzilla already battled Ghidorah. He already battled Mechagodzilla, Destroyer, Mothra, Rodan, and all these characters, and Godzilla defeated them. So why not pose a new enemy, so to say, you know? So personally, for me, if they're going to introduce 2 more monsters in the next film, I do believe that one of them should be an original monster created by Warner Brothers and Legendary Studios, something similar to the Mutos, except not make it to where it's an arachnid-looking creature. Do a different design, different characteristics, different features. Of course, make it an original monster, something that nobody's ever seen before. And of course, if you're going to debut the last monster, I do believe that they should include one of the original Toho monsters, just to pay homage to the original. Now, the first Godzilla movie obviously paid homage to the 1954 version. It paid homage to so many things. There were so many Easter eggs within the film. So the next film, I do firmly believe that they should actually go on ahead and make the film a little longer, that and featuring more battles showcasing Godzilla and his new opponents. Now, the question is, what are they planning on doing in the next film? I mean, which direction could they go in? It's already solidified that the humans already know about Godzilla's existence, so why not execute that more? I mean, at the end of the film, we saw Godzilla just, you know, pretty much fall into the ocean, where he actually went back into slumber or hibernation, whatever the case may be. So, I mean, at this point, we already know that after the ending of the first film, Godzilla is really hurt, because after all, he did take a hell of a beating by those 2 Mutos creatures, and in the end of the film, he pretty much fell in the middle of the city. So at this point, it would make a lot of sense for Godzilla to be hibernating, rejuvenating his wounds or whatnot. But now that the humans already know of Godzilla, I mean, I'm pretty sure for the next film, they can prepare much better for him. I mean, I would love to see an all-out battle between the military and Godzilla, at least from a standpoint to where they unleash everything at him, because in the Godzilla 2014 movie, we saw that, but we didn't see the military unleash everything at him, you know. We didn't see, you know, Harriers and Apaches, and I mean, we saw a bunch of that, but we didn't see the military utilize all of its capabilities on him. And I would really like to see what would happen if the military unleashed everything on him, just to see how they can actually fare up against him. I mean, even though they wouldn't stand the chance, it would be pretty cool to see the effect of Godzilla, especially the way he is as a creature. I mean, he's a huge creature, and the fact that he's able to absorb these attacks just speaks volumes. Now, in terms of the enemy, of course, I'm pretty sure at this point none of us would want to see another Muto creature from that standpoint of having the exact same one, you know, resurface, but I'm pretty sure we can all agree that we do want a new monster to resurface, but we also want to see an original Toho monster. Everybody wants to see King Ghidorah. I want to see Ghidorah. Although I feel like they're not going to include any of the original Toho monsters, then again, we're not entirely sure. We don't know the direction of Legendary Studios, so I'm pretty sure at this point, they're really going to start focusing on the negative reactions along with the positive reactions for the film. I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to see more fights. Not as much as Pacific Rim, though, because Pacific Rim had so many great fights, but yet it lacked in the story department, so to say. But yeah, everybody, Godzilla will be coming out once again, I believe, between 2016 and 2017. So thank you all for watching, everybody. My name is UnrealEntGaming. If you guys are Godzilla fans, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all latest Godzilla news, information, and updates. If you guys enjoyed the video, as always, don't forget to hit it up with a like and a favorite. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. What do you think is going to happen in the next Godzilla film? What would you guys include in the next film? Which monsters would you guys include, and why? How exactly would you guys tell your story for the next movie? That's very important. I want to hear your comments on that, because your comments are what make the community so special. So I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your opinions, and I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on the 2014 Godzilla movie. Did you guys love it? Did you guys hate it? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Thank you all for watching once again. Stay tuned for more, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys in the next episode. Take care, everybody. Peace.